Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. Today I'm going to do a review of these variety pack by SiS or Science in Sport. These are gels that we use when we are doing long runs like half marathons, maybe not so much half marathons, but definitely for marathons. When you hit the wall, as we call it, when you just run out totally out of energy, these ones give you a rush of carbohydrates. And there are many manufacturers. Two main ones would be GUI, G-U or GUI, and SiS, Science in Sport. So I bought this variety pack. Now, the difference between the Science in Sport and the GUI, the main difference that people say, some complain about, is the size of the packet. I'm going to show you one against the other, and I'm going to try and show you up close what the difference in size are. Science in Sport put it in as liquid. They put it in as 60 milliliters, and the GUI puts them in on the weight because it's stickier. But no, they're nearly twice the size. A gram is equivalent to a milliliter when it comes to water at 18 degrees. So I bought this variety pack and I mixed it with the GUI when I was running the other day. And that's what I would suggest before you go into a race or something like that. You try them out before. What did I find easier? I found that you didn't need to take water after these. These are more watery. Now, the size of these did not make much difference for me because I was carrying my water in the bladder. And, you know, in these belts, if you have them, you can put a bundle of them in there. You can put 6, I suppose, in there without a problem, you know. And but the Science in Sport is much more popular in Europe. So that may be a little bit more difficult to get hold of them in the US. But I took this one here, which they call pink grapefruit. Now, I found it bland, but bland is good. I find the other ones, the GUI ones, I find them terribly sweet. I'm not big into sweet flavors. But as regards the effect of the Science in Sport and the GUI, I found no difference whatsoever, except that I didn't have to take water after these. They all have 22 or 23 grams of carbohydrates, and that's what we're after. The sodium content or the salt content on these is lower than the GUI, if that matters to you. They call it isotonic. That means it'll hit your system. I presume it hits your system quicker because it doesn't need to be watered down. It goes straight into your system. But there is only 0.01 grams of salt in them, so that's pretty small amount. In all honesty, it's a matter of choice. I find this one just every bit as good as the GUI, and the GUI every bit as good as this. If you have a probably kind of weak stomach, it's probably you'd be better off taking the Science in Sport one because it's easier to digest and it's not this huge rush of sugar taste inside your mouth and goes into your tummy. So it's probably easier to digest. That's the only difference I can say. And disadvantage of these then is that they are bigger and taking up nearly twice as much room and twice as much weight on your water belt. But as you'll be only using 4 or 5 of them during a full marathon, it's not going to make that much difference. I bought it in this pack of 7, and the 7 of them are different, which is maybe, I don't know why they do it that way. So the one I had the other day was pink grapefruit, and then I have tropical blackcurrant, apple, lemon and lime, orange, and pineapple. So so that's the 7. There's only 7 in the packet, which is I would have rather they put maybe 12 in it for the price that I paid. I think maybe it's a little bit on the expensive side, definitely more expensive than GUI. So that's my review of the Science in Sport gels for long distance runners and cyclists, of course. I'm not forgetting your cyclists and other sports. People also use these when they're hiking and going up mountains when they've run out of energy. It's basically, it gives you an energy hit, and they do work. And for me, it's 45 minutes into a run, I think my first one did 90 minutes and 45. It's going to be somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour for most people. Try them out first when you're doing your training, and then you won't have to worry then when it comes to race day. So thank you very much for watching. I'll put a link in the description where I bought them, and if you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe.